This is the best day ever. I get to sit in Froggy Hop's monster truck. I've always wanted this car. Can I have it? I'm driving it now. Hello. Hello, Breads. That intro that you saw was actually 2 months ago, and I forgot I recorded that just for fun. But yeah, I used it because I don't know, I have nothing else. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about the top 3 furniture updates that, furniture themed things that I would like to get added to the game. I don't know, I only thought of 3 things for the time being, but I'm sure there's a lot more, and I'm sure many of you guys have some really great suggestions too. Yeah, let's just, without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Mudroom furniture set. Now this is a mini thing, like I don't want a full-on update dedicated to a mudroom themed like furniture set, just a mini one, so it can be added along with other things. But then again, I think they like to do updates that have a similar vibe or a similar theme all in one. Maybe if they do focus on another build mode related update, they could totally add this in. When I start building houses, one of my favorite areas to create are like mudrooms, or like the front entrances where you have like the cubbies, have a bench to sit down, put your shoes on, all of that, or even put your shoes inside the cubbies and such. And of course, you can make that yourself. Like, of course, without a doubt, now that we have Transform Plus, we have advanced placement and basic shapes and all of that, people have been doing that themselves, and yeah, that is wonderful. That is great. But for lazy builders, okay, I wouldn't call it lazy builders, but it would just be nice to have it already in the game. Like, there are a lot of things that are just already in the game that you don't have to make, and I feel like it's just normal. Okay, it's just normal. I know you can do basic shapes, you can build hack it yourself, but it would be nice to have furniture set update for mudrooms and maybe front entrance foyer areas, because my front entrance, this for my mansion, is kind of lacking. Okay, I just do the bare minimum. This is what I do. Okay, it's pretty decent, it's pretty and then back here for my quote-unquote mudroom area, I do the same thing. I build this. Oh, I have 2 of them. I have 2 of them. Oh gosh. So yeah, I would just love an update dedicated to that. And I do have some examples of what they could potentially add. As you can see, I just googled up mudroom furniture, and this is the vibes that I would love to have. Of course, all in like different sizes. Maybe they could have variations of this type of furniture set. We do have an entertainment, I want to just randomly note, we do have an entertainment like setup here, traditional entertainment center. So it's nothing really new to have something like that, because we have one for like the living room. So maybe they could do something like this, but for the foyer or mudroom areas of our house. We have this, there's even smaller versions of it, and you could have an empty one in case you want to decorate it yourself. You're not a big fan of pre-decorated stuff, have an empty version for those who want to take the time to decorate it. Another thing I want them to add, coats and like jackets and shirts or whatever that we can place ourselves. Also, I would love for them to add like little bags that you can hang up on the walls as well, because a lot of people tend to hang up their scarves, their jackets or their accessories or their bags. Not only just like the furniture itself, they should add in like clutter items, like these decorative items that we can decorate the object with. The pillows we already have, but yeah, notice how this mudroom furniture object has like a drawer as well. And this is a stretch, but it would be awesome for us to be able to like open this up ourselves and maybe put stuff in there too. They can all look very different. You could have like a place for the shoes to go into. You could have a full-on shelf like this. There's so many ways to like go about it, which is great. See, look, even hats. I almost forgot about hats. Sunglasses too. Great, amazing. And yeah, these are generally how they like mudrooms actually look, and you have all of your furniture here. Oh, imagine if they made one for pets. Look, a little pet room, like a little place for your pet to sleep. Wow, the possibilities are endless. They even have like rustic looking ones as well. Yeah, there's some modern ones. Most of them are mainly like modern looking, but you could definitely have them in different style. Definitely something for them to add in the future, and I'm sure they'll do it sometime. I don't know if I call it a major. I guess it's one of my top 3 things I would love for them to add. That's number 1. So number 2, this one is going to be very fitting. It is a mini school furniture set update as well. Back to school coming around. I'm sure many of you have already started school again, or some of you are going to start soon within a few more weeks, or maybe even next month. I feel like they should definitely make a little mini back to school update. Of course, the usual desk and chairs. They could add school lockers. They could add chalkboards. I know we can do decals for chalkboards, but imagine an actual chalkboard that's not a decal. Whiteboards for clutter items. They could do like box of chalk. I don't know. We do have a lot of office items already, so Can't really mention that. You know, your standard school chair and desk. And we've actually seen something like this before in actual Bloxburg when they did the April Fool's update. We go all the way back here from last year, okay? I think it was last year. April 1st of last year. We actually got a glimpse of an actual school desk and a chair set. So if they were able to give it to us in build mode for like this year's update, I'm sure that would be great. I'm sure many people would enjoy that. Maybe a little bit bigger. I feel like this is a little small. I don't know. Maybe just make it a little bit wider. I don't know. Maybe the actual desk proportions are weird. There was also this school bus. Like, can you turn this into a vehicle, please? I don't want to call it a hollow. Maybe it is a hollow one, but they should just turn this school bus into a vehicle. That'd be funny. That'd be great. It doesn't have to be a big school bus, and I feel like it would still fit in Bloxburg. That would be great. I would love for them to have a school bus as a vehicle, and then we could pretend to be school bus drivers. You know, that'd be funny. We also got a glimpse of these school lockers as well, which I think they could definitely add into the game as well. But we do have the gym lockers already, I guess. But those are gym lockers, okay? Metal locker. But that's different. These are gym lockers, okay? They're not school lockers. People could use them as school lockers, but I mean, for now, I guess these will do in case you need to make a school. Here's some more examples of like school desk and chairs. There's many different ways they can go with these two. Ones with the little carrier. You would put your books underneath here or whatever you could. These desks with things you can put inside. I can imagine papers and books and stuff in there. They could do whatever they want. Tables like these, you know, when you put them together, you could actually make like shapes. That would be fun. That would be really cool. I think that would be a great idea. Like actually have ones that are shaped specifically so you could make them into, like, if you put them together, they could turn into a shape. Like this is an O right here. This is an octagon. That's great for like school group projects or whatever. And then yeah, chalkboards. I mean, chalkboards are super easy, I guess. I mean, you could just turn a corkboard into a chalkboard. That would be, you know, I could see that as a build hack. Here's school lockers. So that's my number 2 for them to add is just, you know, a mini school furniture update. I'm sure many people have requested that as well. Like, since they aren't making a school quite yet, maybe, you know, we could have these furniture objects for our own school builds. So yeah, that'd be great. So that's my number 2. And last but not least on my list, I've talked about this before, and it's actually, you know, a restaurant's furniture update. You know, restaurant owners, we are doing okay, but it's been a while since anything related to like, you know, a cafe or a restaurant, you know, different size tables, because the ones we have right now, we have a good selection, but I would like more. I'm not making a restaurant with this table, okay? It depends on the restaurant, but I'm not making a restaurant with this table. And if you actually just look up dining tables, a lot of them are really big, okay? Some of them make sense depending on what you're using them for, but they all generally, they're pretty big. Like, you could use this contemporary table. This dining table is way too huge. These are just meant for your house. I don't know. I would love to see more tables that could fit better, you know, that are more suited for a restaurant. This could be fine. This is fine. But these are meant for your house or big old banquets or something. I don't know. I think this is subjective, but yeah, these are, I don't know, they're just clunky for me. It's tough to think about, but yeah, I would love more table options. But they're all great, you know, these are great. And also, I would love for them to add booth seating. Now, we can technically make our own booths if you actually, you know, we do have this simple sectional that we could turn this into booths. And they do snap, which is great. Oh, you could just do this. Okay. Yeah, you know, this counts as a booth, but give us booths. Just maybe give us like a placeable booth set. Since I'm not really good at explaining what I want them to add, I'm just going to show pictures. This is the best way, but we could have many different styled booth seating. A wooden booth. Imagine that. If you wanted like some sort of lodge themed restaurants, like, you know, the lumberjack themed restaurant, you could easily use these. And yeah, it's just really cool. This would be nice. You could definitely custom make this though, like for sure. I could see you could easily custom make these. But here's some example of booths. You all know what booths are. I'd actually rather just have a booth than a table. There's some more examples. Like, you notice how these tables aren't like huge. Okay, these ones, I don't know, portions are really difficult in Bloxburg. Hey, look at this stick of deodorant. All right, the deodorant is huge. Like, look how big this deodorant is compared to a coffee mug. I know proportions are really tough in this game and like sizing and everything to fit with your Roblox avatar. And the long tables like these, okay, these are like bar tables, I guess. Like McDonald's has like, you know, regular seating, and then they also have like those high tables and stuff, like really tall tables. You have to like kind of work your way to sit up here. They should add these too, like bar, I guess they're called bar tables. I don't know, just like actual bar furniture would be great too. I love this vibe. It's pretty cozy. More of these types of tables as well. The benches. Ooh, the benches. Since we're already on the topic of restaurant furniture, I would love for them to add more kitchen themed things as well. We already have like these metal sort of like commercial kitchen things, but yeah, I would love to have more variety of these stainless steel looking appliances. Maybe even make it modern as well. Add some like wood accents here, some actual wood ones, and then on the top could be stainless steel or something, or like a luxury commercial kitchen set would be pretty cool too. I could imagine it'd be pretty expensive. You know, more options to choose from. Like these are nice too. But yeah, once again, you guys get the idea. That is my top 3 most wanted mini furniture updates that they could totally add in a future Bloxburg updates. I would definitely love to see like a back to school type of thing for maybe this upcoming update. It'll happen when it's ready, all right? But I'm sure they're working very hard on it, and I'm sure they'll give us something really interesting, so stay tuned. But on that note, I am done now. I believe that will be it. I have taken enough of your guys' time. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy this episode, you found it interesting, you agreed with any of these things, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, and make sure to hit the subscribe button too, because it is completely free, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye! Fun to talk about stuff like this. Honestly, I hope we get most of these.